Hell yeah, let's go ahead. Let's let them hear you, people. Main event style. This, of course, is the semifinals for the Virtual World Cup Tournament. These are the semifinals. Whoever wins this goes into the finals. Whoever wins between King Vita and Isabel Dread at high stakes to compete for the Virtual World Cup. And of course, last year's winner was Escarlata. One of the most dynamic wrestlers on the grid.
It is now time for your main event, and it is the semi-final in the Virtual World Cup. To my left, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, representing Honor Pro Wrestling, she is the Sin City sensation, Sylvia Knux. And to my right, and I apologize in advance because I am going to butcher this name, but he is representing UFW, fighting out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, standing 6'1", weighing 225 pounds, the Canadian Nightmare. Muralku, Frostmane.
And
one of the joys of live entertainment is when you can bring the real world in. And for those who heard, that was indeed my real life dog barking in the background. He says hello, everybody.
And of course, this is the semifinals. The winner goes into the finals.
For those who may be curious, he is a Yorkie. His name is Grogu, and he sends his regards.
All right, here we go. Semifinals starting off. Sylvia Knux and Muralku Frostmane.
Oh wow, Sylvia Knux! Oh man, I didn't know you were here too. So good to see a familiar face again.
sorry. You must have me mixed up for someone else.
And Muralku's offering a handshake. She slapped him. And first an eye rake, then a slap to Muralku, starting this semifinals match off into a kind of a dirty start.
Indeed, I mean, I know the stakes are high, but you can be a better sport than that. Or it's just trying to get in the head. It could be, but you know, our audience does not appreciate it one bit. You could tell.
Indeed, as Sylvia takes control with a wrist lock and kicks the leg. And
You know, one of the things I enjoy about our audience, they definitely enjoy the consensual violence. And
indeed.
demanding it.
Oh! Sylvia dashes over. Oh, and a running Yakuza kick by Sylvia Knux! Right into the face of Muralku Frostmane. Oh! And a running front flip leg drop by Sylvia. And goes for the quick cover, but no, only good for a 1 count.
Indeed, an awful lot is on the line because this is the semifinals, you know, for the Virtual World Cup, and the winner be at high stakes.
Indeed. And Muralku just a ground and pound. And showing Sylvia his vicious side with those stompies. And a knee drop by Muralku. And a pointed elbow drop by Muralku. Just taking advantage of this. Muralku needs to... This is a make or break time for Muralku for this Virtual World Cup. Oh, and a kick to the leg. Muralku, of course, is from UFW. He has had a hell of a career there.
Smart. I mean, dissecting the leg here. I mean, we know the style that Sylvia Knux likes to use. This is smart. I mean, targeted. And oh, speaking of target, look at that, the Indian Deathlock.
Indeed, and that's very, very smart of Muralku, targeting the legs of Sylvia. As Steve asked her if she gives up, she says no. And as I said, Muralku has had one hell of a career with UFW. He won the Rookie Invitational at UFW and was the Hardcore Champion. And is the current Hardcore Champion at UFW. Oh! Muralku avoids the clothesline. Oh, and a bulldog by Muralku! And you know, Sprocket, I've seen Muralku in action. I've seen him wrestle, and he is a future world champion.
This is my first time having the honor. See what I did there? The honor of seeing this performer, and you know, hearing you list off the accolades, I could see it. I mean, as a former world champion myself, I mean, I know what it takes inside the ring.
Indeed. Muralku with those corner punches, just raining blow after blow after blow into the head of Sylvia Knux. counters and follows it up with a deadly nightshade, driving Muralku's head into the middle of the middle turnbuckle.
Definitely in no man's land, so to speak, and taking advantage of it. This is not good.
Not good at all. Sylvia with the head smash and the kick to Muralku. Sylvia getting the upper hand here.
As we
Can
mentioned,
she-
this is a semi-final matchup, so obviously a lot on the line.
Indeed, indeed. And Sylvia representing Honor here at the Virtual World Cup. Muralku representing UFW. We'll see who comes out on top. Knee slam by Sylvia.
The Virtual World Cup not only has personal bragging rights, but you could say that there's also bragging rights for the federation that's representative of the winner.
Indeed, indeed. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. And the winner of this match will be facing either Isabel Dread or King Vita, whoever wins the semifinals between those two. And I wouldn't want to be I wouldn't want to be whoever wins this match going into that match. Isabel Dread and King Vita both stiff competition.
Indeed, they are. I mean, that's part of what makes this tournament so grand, is because you'll have matches like that.
Indeed, indeed. Dream matches that you wouldn't see anywhere else in the grid. The V1 is the Virtual World Cup is an incredible opportunity to see so many of your favorite wrestlers fighting other wrestlers from different different organizations and pitting the best of the best against each other. I love the Virtual World Cup.
We cannot forget who won last year, Escalata.
Indeed, indeed. Oh, and Sylvia with that Lotus Lock. Oh, boy. I mean, I put that move on quite a many of my opponents in my day. Of course, it was usually in the front of them, not in the back like that.
Oh, yeah.
I would call that an inverted Lotus Lock. My specialty. What? Muralku grabbing the rope and forcing Sylvia to break the hold. It's not my first name or middle name.
I get the feeling that a couple of people don't like what you mentioned a little while ago.
Well. Oh! Muralku counters out of that movement. A huge back suplex. Well, they're going to have to just deal with it.
But back in the ring, what a amazing counter.
God damn it, Haley. And a running crossbody. And of course, would like to thank one of our the TGS security co-manager, John Jingleheimer Schmidt, Wild Mist. You know, her name is my name too. Muralku with a missile drop kick.
must say, this has been what a display. I mean, from both of these competitors.
Muralku tossing Sylvia to the ropes. And a huge belly-to-belly suplex by Muralku!
That was stunningly brilliant, using Sylvia Knux momentum against her.
Did you see the way he popped his hips just to get that extra oomph in that suplex?
I did indeed.
And Muralku with a Romero special.
These two have actually absolutely been taking it to each other. I mean, this is, what, the third submission attempt in this matchup?
Indeed, and those are good wear-down moves, good moves to target certain areas of the body and do damage that way. I know he's been going for those legs. Sylvia, huge kicker, and definitely good idea to aim for those legs.
Indeed, it is. Not only that, but anytime you are in a submission of any kind, just the effort to try to get out of it. And, oh, speaking of getting out of it, what a super kick there from Sylvia Knux. She's still in this fight.
And that kick from the gut. Oh, and a desecrator! A desecrator by Sylvia Knux. Looks like she's got it. 1, 2, 3. No! No! Muralku kicks out at 2.5.
Both of these two are absolutely bringing it here in the semifinal of the Virtual World Cup.
Indeed. And Sylvia Knux is driving that foot right into the face of Muralku.
And look, he caught it! He caught it! Oh, what a counter!
Hell yeah, that dragon screw! Targeting that, of course, targeting that leg that he's been going after this entire match. He is staying on that leg. He doesn't want to see that super kick anymore. And he goes for that figure 4 leg lock. Another submission hold.
You know, from a pure tactic standpoint, this is absolutely brilliant. I mean, oh look, I'm trying to. Yes, Sylvia's flipped over. The figure 4 has been reversed. And then they release the hold. But wow, I mean, these two are just putting on a clinic, I must say. I'm impressed.
Indeed, Muralku is showing off his technical abilities and just using his brain, going after Sylvia's leg throughout the entire match. He has the technical ability and the ring awareness of Bret Hart here. And he's going up to the top rope. Oh, oh! He went for a shooting star press, but no, Sylvia counters it.
That impact, I mean, the sound of that was just sickening.
Indeed. Sylvia goes for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
And Sylvia showing a little bit of frustration, but can't do that. Not with the stakes this high.
Sylvia very frustrated that wasn't a 3 count. 2 9/10 right there. Oh, Sylvia! Muralku avoids the clothesline. And a float over DDT by Muralku.
The head of Sylvia Knux just planted right into the canvas.
Indeed. Muralku tossing Sylvia to the corner. And he looks like he's going coast to coast. Stinger splash. Followed up by a monkey flip. Oh! He got some air with that. Oh, Muralku with a German suplex. 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
Only 2, but an expertly, that was one of the most beautiful German suplexes I've seen in quite some time.
Indeed, that was picture perfect. Muralku goes for some. No, Sylvia fights back. And Muralku and Sylvia trading blows. Sylvia counters. Oh, and a lethal combination.
These two have just been going at it, giving it everything they have. I mean, what a main event we've had here this evening.
Indeed, indeed. And here we go. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. And Sylvia's not happy with that.
No, she's not, but you have to stay focused. You have to stay focused.
She wants to...
Doubt starting to creep in, because, I mean, if it does, I mean, that could lead to one's downfall.
Indeed, indeed, as, Muralku and Sylvia fighting tooth and nail, trying to get into the finals of the Virtual World Cup. Oh, and a capoeira sweep, but Muralku gets back up. A Rhino Horn crossfade. V-trigger by a Rhino Horn crossfade, but she missed. Another V-trigger by Muralku. Oh, the Nightmare Special! Muralku again going for those legs! Targeting that leg! And there it is! There it is! Sylvia taps out to the Nightmare Special! And Muralku did it! Here is your winner, and going to the finals of the Virtual World Cup, Muralku Frostmane.
What a show!
Indeed, indeed, what a main event that was. Both competitors brought the best out of each other. Muralku, of course, went for the legs of Sylvia throughout the entire match. Sylvia could not overcome that offense. Submission after submission after submission, and finally had to tap out.
Hey, Honor Kingdom, I ain't done yet. I still got one more match left in me. I'll see you all at high stakes.
Oh God, that smoke.